Hey there, it's Vicki Marie. Today I'm going to take you along for a shop with me at Walmart. We're going to do a walkthrough of the grocery section. I'm going to talk about my weekly meal plan, and this is sort of a part 2 of last week's Walmart shop with me, where I walked through the fashion and Easter decor and spring decor. We did all of that last week, and this is all on the same day. I was exhausted when I got home, but I did break the video down in 2 parts. So today we're talking food, meal plan, groceries. So my first stop in the grocery area are the Gala apples. They were $4.28 for a bag. John has one in his lunch every morning, and sometimes I just take my apple, most mornings, I just take my apple core and I core that apple, and the middle part, the core part, I put in Sammy the squirrel's feeding dish. Yes, I guess Sammy is spoiled. Next, I'm picking up some of the grape tomatoes. I like these in our salads, and I will be making a big salad to take for a family dinner this week. So I'm getting a little bit more than I normally would buy. I always pick up the spring mix, of course, and usually a pretty big size will last us all week. And then I like these salad kits. And today I'm going to actually pick up a big, kind of the bigger family size, because again, I'm going to prepare a big salad to go to a family dinner that we're going to. And then these smaller kits are usually what I buy, and they work out perfectly. This is enough for probably 2 salads for John and me. So I would say about 4 people. I don't know what they say that the serving is, but that's how it works out at our house. But again, I also mix that with the spring mix. Next, I picked up some mushrooms. Mushrooms are also a staple at our house. We have Cobb salads probably 2 to 3 times a week, and then for dinners. And then we will also have just, side salads. And John loves mushrooms. He loves mushrooms in his salads. He never gets tired of it. I don't like them so much, but I can always just kind of take the mushrooms out of my salad and give it to John. Now I'm buying a little bit bigger container than I normally do, just because we have a family, like I said, a family dinner. I'm going to be putting some mushrooms in to our big family salad for our dinner, but that will still leave me plenty of mushrooms for just our dinners this week. And I also love to put cucumbers in our salad, so I will just peel this and slice it. Now, I looked at the English cucumber. Normally, I would buy 2 of these. Well, I'm buying 2 this week just because this one's going to go into our big family salad for our big dinner. But normally, I would buy just one cucumber. So I picked up 2 this week, one to go with the big family salad and another one just to kind of slice up and add to our salads. And then I decided I didn't want, so I got the English cucumber for the family salad, and then I just put one back and got the small cucumbers for John and me. I just thought that might make better sense because really 1 small cucumber is all I need for a salad. So, yep, I don't usually buy the small cucumbers, but I thought that would be a good idea. So I'm gonna, that's for us. And then I picked up some bananas. They were 58 cents each, and I got 6, which is about what I normally get for a week. John and I both eat them pre-workouts, and a lot of times I will put a half of a banana in my protein shake after I work out. So that's a staple. I also love peanut butter and banana sandwiches. And next, I am over here in the frozen food section to get my fudgesicles. I love these fudgesicles. 3 for 120 calories for 3 of them. They are a staple. I eat about 2 or even 3 in the evenings, probably 4 times a week. They are just a nice treat, and keeps me from eating a lot of other things. There's no added sugar to those, although they have plenty. They're not low carb, but they are my little treat for myself. And I have been so hungry for broccoli, so I picked up a bag of the bird's eye broccoli florets. We'd gone out to eat. We had gift cards and went to Texas Roadhouse, and they had their broccoli and carrots were so good. So I've just been so hungry for it. So that's gonna probably go with some chicken Alfredo this week and probably some pork chops that we're going to be having as well. Now, I have not bought Hamburger Helper I cannot even remember the last time I bought this stuff, but it caught my eye. Now, I haven't tried the Velveeta skillets either. I normally don't buy stuff like this. And I mean, I used to have it on hand when the kids were home and I needed that quick dinner every now and then. But I haven't been buying stuff like this. But the way that the groceries have been going, and because it's been so hard to find pasta where I'm at, I actually decided to give this a try. Now, I end up putting it back on the shelf, but then I come back for it. So, you just add, I think you add hamburger to that, and pretty much everything else is in there. And I mean, is it low carb? No. Is it super healthy? Probably not. But not a bad thing to have, in my opinion, in the sub pantry. It will not be going on my meal plan. It's one of those things I will hold back for a rainy day when I just don't know what I want to cook. Now, this Classico Alfredo sauce is my favorite. They have it in a garlic flavor. They also have the 3 cheese flavor. I just get the creamy. I think the creamy, that's the one I like. That's my favorite. Now, the jars are smaller. They're, $2 and something a piece, but they have definitely shrunk, those jars. So you're not getting as many. I picked up 2 jars, which is going to put me at, if I use 2, I think I'll just use one of those because it's just John and me. But if the kids were still home, I probably would have used 2 jars, which would have been about $5 just to buy the jarred Alfredo sauce. I probably should try making it from scratch because I hear it's very easy to do that. And the pasta. I have really struggled with pasta lately, finding it. I always used to buy protein pasta or whole wheat pasta, and I never find it now. Not just at this store, Walmart, but then there's some other stores I look for it as well. It's just been really hard for me to find. We like to have pasta about once a week. I am going to make some chicken Alfredo this week. So, in fact, I'll be having that soon. So that's my plan, and I would have liked to have found the whole wheat pasta, but I didn't. I just went ahead and stocked up on some other just other pasta. I like the penne for chicken Alfredo. I like the rotini there when I'm doing like spaghetti, like sausage and spaghetti. But I like the penne for the penne for Alfredo. I use the elbows for like hamburger. Like a chili mac. That's what I call it, chili mac. And then I just like these shells just for just different things, like a salad, like a pasta salad. So, so I just went ahead and stocked up just to have them because the way things are going with our shelves and the pasta supplies, I don't want to run out. So those are not all for this week. Just the penne pasta will be used this week for our chicken Alfredo. And then I picked up 2 pounds of the ground beef. This is the 90% lean, and the ground beef is kind of high, but I'm going to be using 1 pound of that for probably burgers on the grill. I think we're going to do that this week. And I do have some I'll either make some homemade French fries at home, or we'll have, I don't know. I don't eat, like when I have a hamburger on the grill, I won't eat it with the bun. So I will eat a bunless hamburger, and I will have it on a bed of lettuce and some tomato and cheese, that kind of thing. So that's what we'll do, probably with probably French fries, which I have at home, either frozen or I'll make some. And then I picked up just some pork, I guess these are like pork steaks. And I'm going to cook these up with some brown rice and quinoa and probably broccoli. I'll probably also serve broccoli with our chicken Alfredo. So I'm hoping that broccoli is as good as it is in my head, because I'm so hungry for it. I also picked up some chicken, and now the chicken I'm going to use for the chicken Alfredo, I'm buying the chicken breast, boneless, skinless. And I'm just buying the Tyson brand. I used to buy the Purdue. I'm buying the Tyson. I'm just going with the cheapest that I can find. That's what I'm doing. And I will take this chicken and I will put it in my Instant Pot and I will cook it all up and shred it. And then I will mix some of that with the Alfredo sauce for chicken Alfredo. And then the rest of it I will use for other dishes. Mainly in our Cobb salad, we'll put some chicken in there with some grated cheese and lots of vegetables, and we'll have that. So I also give Roscoe some of that chicken in his food. So that's a staple at our house. So that's pretty much between the chicken, the beef, and the pork chops this week. That's probably going to be our main meals this week. And then, of course, we do have a family dinner for one of those days where I'm not cooking, and we'll probably eat out at least once this week. We always have one night that we eat out. And I also picked up some lunch meat, and we always get the oven roasted turkey breast. And I just went with the bigger, it was a little bit bigger size, but the unit price was a little bit lower on it. And this will last probably 2 weeks for us. So, and I use that for lunches mainly. Sometimes I shred it up and put it in with my salads. If I want a salad at lunch time, I'll put a little bit of turkey, a little bit of grated cheese, and some boiled egg, chopped up boiled egg, and that's a meal for me. And I also make little turkey wraps. I wrap that in like a head of lettuce, like just the iceberg lettuce. You can use that to sort of wrap your turkey in with some, put a piece of string cheese in the middle, or even a pickle, like right in the middle. It sounds kind of weird, but it's actually good, and I will have that for lunch sometimes. And then I came over to the dairy section, and I'm looking for my coffee creamer, my Italian sweet cream. I get the sugar-free, which is the one with the green lid on it, and they don't have it in my flavor. They have some other flavors, but I always get the same one every time they are out of it. I do have 2 on reserve in my refrigerator, so I'm fine. I was able to pick John's up. He gets just the regular Italian sweet cream, so he's got one there. He's got one on reserve at home as well, but I've just been trying to keep 2 on reserve just in case they run out. And then I came over and picked up a dozen eggs. I always keep about 4 boiled eggs in my refrigerator at all times, because I can grab that and I can make tuna salad sandwiches, or I can chop up the eggs and make a Cobb salad. What I've been doing lately, I've talked about this, I make a really quick little chicken salad and I serve that on whole wheat toast. So boiled eggs are a staple at my house. I also use the eggs for baking. I'm not planning to do any baking this week, so I will probably boil 6 of those eggs, and then we'll have on the weekend, I will cook maybe eggs and grits, like for our weekend breakfast. John does like that. And then I did take a look at the bacon and the sausage. I did not buy any. I have some in our freezer, and I'm thinking ahead to camping. We don't eat a lot of bacon at all, but we do like it when we go camping, and I'm just pricing it out. It has gone up. Luckily, I have some in my freezer, though, so I'm not really going to worry about that. I was buying a little bit of Easter stuff, and this, I took a peek here, but I didn't buy any of this stuff for now. So I do end up buying, in just a minute you'll see the candy I did end up buying for Easter. And I did end up buying some Easter candy. I had bought some eggs to sort of fill with candy, those little plastic eggs. I had shown those on my sort of part 1 of this haul, where I was going through fashion and women's fashion and home decor. And we went through a little bit of the Easter stuff then too. So you saw those eggs, and I just filled them with little bits of candy. So my son loves the Reese eggs, so I bought some of those. I bought some of these little packs. I don't think I even bought jelly beans this year, but I did buy some of the Cadbury mini eggs to fill in to put in those eggs, those little plastic eggs. So that's really all I did as far as Easter candy this year, and I did give most of this away. All of it, honestly. We didn't keep any of this at our house. They did have a few empty shelves over here near where the chips and snack food is. I did pick up some of the Lay's Ruffles. We like those the best, and we like to have these on hand, just the wavy Lay's party size, just to have on hand with for company and things like that. Not something I typically eat, but I do enjoy it now and then. And then I picked up the On the Border cafe style tortilla chips. Between these and then the Lay's potato chips, those are staples at our house. We eat this with guac and salsa, and then just usually the Ruffle Lay's gets eaten whenever we have company and we just have some dip. So just something we want to have on hand all the time. So if we are going to have company, we don't have to rush out. So we always keep this kind of in the sub pantry. And I did take a look at these cookies. I've bought them before. I really like them, but I did not buy any of this today. I'm really trying, well, Easter, we've got enough stuff coming up, and I just decided not to buy anything, but I do usually stop at this area and pick up some of those Belvita cookies or something like that. And these Triscuit, just the Triscuit family size reduced fat are always a staple at our house. And I'm reaching up there to get, we like to get the garden herb and the reduced fat. John loves both of those. I just pulled off a box of the wheat thins. I love these wheat thins, and I'm looking for the whole wheat saltine crackers, but they did not have any of those today. So just got the 2 boxes of Triscuits there, and the, sorry, look away. Don't look at the Oreos. We won't be stopping here today. So yeah, the 2 boxes of Triscuits and the box of wheat thins. And then, of course, the pet food aisle, and I picked up the Friskies. Now, I split this with my daughter, with my, my grandcats, but also my little stray that I feed. And I picked this up, and it had 32 cans, but I ended up bringing it back because I found some on the end where I could get 40 cans for about just a few dollars more. So I think for $25, I got 40 cans. Wow, doesn't that seem like a lot? Yeah, it sure does. But anyway, we're stocked up now for a while. And then for Roscoe, I do stop and look to see what they have in stock. Now I have quite a few things at the house. So I did end up buying these. He did like them. They're the Dream Bone Twist. He likes them. On another note, do you guys, if you've ever watched Christmas Lampoon's Vacation, and Cousin Eddie is visiting and they're in Walmart, and Cousin Eddie is throwing all those bags of dog food on top of everything else, breaking the light bulbs that Clark Griswold bought. That's how I feel some days. That is how I feel some days. I've got all my pet food bags stocked up, and it just seems like I'm always buying pet food. But I did pick up some of the pedigree for Roscoe because he does like this. And yep, and I'm just happy to find a brand that I can consistently find that's available right now. So I give him this, but I also mix up some chicken, some just regular chicken that I cook. So that's primarily what he's getting for his dinners these days. And then I made my way back up here to the produce area because I forgot to get our spicy holy guacamole. This is something I always have on hand. John uses this when he'll come home from work. He'll have this with some crackers. I actually use this for sandwiches too. Use it just to spread on a piece of whole wheat bread with turkey. It's really, really good. And then of course it's really great with chips as well. And then I picked up some fresh strawberries. They just sounded really good, and I just love eating these. Sometimes I will eat these on the side if I make myself a turkey wrap or, just a salad. I will just have a few strawberries on the side. I don't eat a lot of them, but it's just the perfect, just 2 or 3 is all I need. And then I spotted the rotisserie chickens on the way out. I did not buy one. but I was looking for the price. I actually went online to look later. They're $4.97 for a rotisserie chicken. These are always so great just to buy as you're running out of the store and you're hungry and you got to go home and cook dinner. Your meat is done. You can go home and whip up some mashed potatoes and a veggie, and voila, you have dinner. But I didn't buy one today. And that is my shop with me at Walmart. Thank you so much for coming along. I try to do at least a weekly either shop with me or haul and sort of talk about my meal plan. And yeah, I just think sometimes it's fun just to see us out and about actually doing the shopping. You can see my cart is pretty full there, so I am stocked up. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and you guys take good care. I'll see you next time. Bye.